On this 2010 to 2015 Honda Civic with the L4-1, 8LR18Z1, P0641 is sensor reference voltage a malfunction. In plain terms, the PCM may be seeing a problem on one of its sensor reference voltage circuits. The vehicle may run poorly, may have limited throttle response, or may just set the light with an intermittent fault. Broadly, this can involve a reference voltage feed issue, a shorted sensor on that feed, connector or terminal problems, wiring shorted to ground, or a possible PCM-related issue. The diagnostic path is to isolate whether the circuit is being pulled down by a connected component, the wiring, or the PCM side of the circuit. Start by turning the ignition switch to on Roman 2, or use the engine start/stop button to select on mode. Clear the DTC with the HDS, then check for pending or confirmed DTCs with the HDS. If P0641 is indicated, the failure is duplicated and you move into circuit isolation. If P0641 is not indicated, treat it as intermittent for now. Try to reproduce the captured conditions if that information is available, and check for poor connections or loose terminals at the PCM, MAP sensor, drive pulley speed sensor, throttle body, and APP sensor. Next, turn the ignition switch to lock 0, or use the engine start/stop button to select OFF mode. Disconnect the MAP sensor, drive pulley speed sensor, throttle body, and APP sensor. Turn the ignition back to on Roman 2, or select on mode. Clear the DTC with the HDS, and check again for pending or confirmed DTCs with the HDS. If P0641 is still indicated with those components unplugged, continue to the VCC wire short check. If P0641 is not indicated with them unplugged, reconnect those components one at a time while watching for P0641 to return. With the HDS checking for pending or confirmed DTCs, reconnect the MAP sensor, drive pulley speed sensor, throttle body, and APP sensor one at a time. If P0641 is indicated when one specific part is reconnected, replace the part that caused the DTC when it was reconnected. If P0641 is not indicated during that reconnect check, check for poor connections or loose terminals at the PCM and those same components. Then go back and repeat the initial code confirmation. Do not guess past that point. Pause and recheck the earlier diagnostic path. If P0641 stayed active with those components disconnected, turn the ignition switch to lock 0, or select OFF mode and jump the SCS line with the HDS. Disconnect PCM connectors A, 51P, B, 51P, and C, 51P. With the ignition in lock 0 or OFF mode, and with the MAP sensor 3P connector, drive pulley speed sensor 3P connector, throttle body 6P connector, APP sensor 6P connector, and PCM connectors A, 51P, B, 51P, and C, 51P disconnected. Check continuity to body ground one circuit at a time. The test points are PCM connector A, 51P, VCC4 terminal no, 38 BRN, PCM connector B, 51P, VCC1 terminal no, 41 yellow/red, and PCM connector C, 51P, VCC3 terminal no, 18 GRN. If there is continuity to body ground, repair the short in the VCC wire between the PCM terminal involved, A38, B41, or C18, and the parts that were disconnected earlier. If there is no continuity, the VCC wires are okay. At that point, update the PCM if it does not have the latest software, or substitute a known good PCM. If P0641 goes away after the PCM update, troubleshooting is complete. If P0641 goes away with the known good PCM installed, replace the original PCM. The clean way through P0641 is to prove whether the reference circuit is being pulled down by a connected component, shorted wiring, or the PCM side of the circuit. Isolate it in order, one step at a time, and let the code check drive the decision. For more diagnostic training, visit Step Diagnostics. Calm.